Oh, thank God for Wounded Viking asking her to spell it out. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known. All right, please continue. That was it?
No, you just cut me off, so I don't remember where I was.
It's funny that you are the hardest podcast guest I ever had to deal with. How do I have all these people coming over? And it's always so easy, though. When I gotta do a podcast with you, it's always complicated.
Complaints to the customer department. Okay.
I've been calling them. They don't pick up in Peru. And we are back. Back by popular demand. The queen herself, the Inca princess. Well, I guess you can be a queen and a princess at the same time. But Katya, my lovely girlfriend, welcome back to a new conversation.
Hello again.
Why do you talk every time like you've never seen a microphone?
Ah?
You're a little bit renegoncita today. For those who don't know, renegoncita is Spanish slang for being in a bad mood in the feminine form. Because your Bitcoin is going down hard. What's happening, man? I thought crypto was the future. Katya, crypto.
This is still the future.
It is?
Yeah, but no, but I want to start by saying a little bit how everything happened.
Okay,
so,
I'm listening.
So when the American elections came, that was November 4th.
Yeah, or 6th or something.
Yeah,
something
the
like
beginning of November. I was super curious at how either if Donald Trump or either if Biden will be chosen, how would it affect the crypto world, let's say. I was thinking if Trump wins, then the Bitcoin is going to fly, it's going to moon. Everybody's going to start buying Bitcoin because no one is going to have trust in the American government and everybody's going to put all their money there. And then I thought, and if Biden wins, it's like, yeah, it's going to go bad in the beginning, but then, and then I started reading about it and were people saying that actually he was going to be a little bit more strict with everything that he put, the rules and everything, but that it will still have a progression, like it will still moon. So
what does that mean, mooning?
Mooning is like when the price...
You look at you coming in, listen, you're using all these terms that we're not hip to.
Mooning is you go to the moon.
I would say that's mooning. Mooning means if you tell me, baby, I'm gonna moon, I'm gonna assume that you're gonna basically show your ass. That's what moon. You never heard that? So mooning, we used to moon back in the day. You literally pull down your pants and show your ass.
No.
It looks like a moon, like.
Does it look like a moon? Where does it look like a moon?
Well, for white people, it looks like a moon. I guess you would call it Marsing. Yours would be more like Mars. It
doesn't have like a middle line. How can it look like a moon?
Because it's roundish and it's light, pale, bright,
and it has like dots, like crackers. There.
Hold on.
That's
we don't got dots. We don't got dots.
The price was gonna go up.
Okay.
Equals mooning.
I got you. Please continue.
So I said, I started reading about it. I started watching a lot of videos about it. I started investigating, checking which were like the altcoins because everybody was talking about Bitcoin and Bitcoin and Bitcoin and Bitcoin. But then, I saw that there was also like some other ones. And I think the previous week to the American elections, PayPal had accepted Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, and Litecoin, I think. I'm not sure.
So Ethereum, Ripple, and Litecoin are also cryptocurrencies that are not Bitcoin.
Exactly.
And they can be ranked under the name altcoin.
Yes,
which stands for alternative.
Yeah, but they are not the only alt ones.
Right.
Let's say these ones are like you play it safe, let's say, because if there is like companies like PayPal, like going to trade with it, is going to use it. So somehow it's going to have like a worldwide acceptance, because PayPal has around, I read it, 35 million. I don't know.
Yeah.
How many million of users?
A huge amount of users for sure.
Okay.
Shout out to PayPal. I use it every day.
So I was thinking, like then if this currency is going to go into that, is going to be a huge, like people that are just going to jump. It's like there is no way that it can fail, But Bitcoin is already in a process where in the end of 2017, it was going to reach the 20,000, but then it didn't. It went down and then it dropped until 4,000. So, but the big difference is that back then Bitcoin didn't have like as much media
exposure. Hype.
There weren't so many like governments like today that I told you. The Massachusetts government has bought $100 million in Bitcoin.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Yeah, something like that. They know what we mean.
And yeah, so I like everybody's jumping in. So what happens is that it had like this peak again, that it went up to 900 almost, but now it's going down again. So now it's around 17ish, 500.
And for the listeners at home, so basically, you can follow the curve of the mood of my girlfriend, and just, if you want to know if she's in a good mood or a bad mood, just Google the Bitcoin, the crypto, like that curve. That curve will tell you. And as a dark result, actually, that the Bitcoin is now telling you how good my life is. Because if your life is not good,
not true.
I'm the main one. I'm the main person suffering for
on.
that. So
Not true.
I'm joking, Daddy. I'm joking a little bit. I'm joking a little bit.
Okay, but what's the thing here? Okay, so I don't have like right now $20,000 to buy one Bitcoin, but this is what is happening. So you don't have to. You can. Let's give an example. You have 1,000 euros to spend. Okay. So you can spend it either in Bitcoin, which will be like 0.0 something of Bitcoin. It's not one Bitcoin, because one Bitcoin is 20,000. Well, right now 17 something. And you have another 1,000 euros. And you have all these other cryptocurrencies that are a lot cheaper. Like, for example, Ethereum is around 500, 560, 600. Litecoin is around 60 and 70. So if you have 1,000 euros, you can spend, you can buy more than one Litecoin, for example. You can buy a huge amount of Litecoin. So in case Bitcoin goes up, is the uptrending
motion, the curve.
Yeah, the uptrend of Bitcoin is gonna bring up all the other coins.
Right.
So why? Because people just start getting into Bitcoin, they start buying, and they go into this crypto world and they think, oh wait, why trying to go into Bitcoin if there are all these other currencies that are also cheap and have, let's say, some kind of stability, So that's the way a bit it works. But the worst part is that, they are not independent. Like if Bitcoin goes down, all the others goes down too. So it's like...
But see, this is something, and we were talking about this earlier, something that I've noticed when I hear you talk about Bitcoin and crypto. There is this like blind, almost idealistic, naive optimism in the crypto community. The people that are into it, they want to believe so bad that it reminds me of the religious cult sometimes. It's like, it's always good. So either Bitcoin is high, which is good because now we're making a lot of money, because, high value, great. And then somehow when it crashes and it loses all of its value, it's still good because now is the time to buy more, because buy low, sell high. That's one thing that like, and I'm being a little bit, devil's advocate here. I do believe in it. I do feel like this is the future moving forward. I think removing banks from the equation of general just society and trade transactions is a great thing. But I do feel like there is, it's the people want it to work so bad. And would you honestly recommend someone listening right now who doesn't have a lot of means to invest their few resources in this?
Who doesn't have a lot of means, doesn't have a lot of money?
Yes, means like if you say, I don't have any means, I don't have any money, or...
No. The little that they do get, no. I suggest that if you have like, or at least what I am doing is like, from the money that I have, I just put a small amount into it. But it has to be a reasonable amount, because for sure this is going to happen. Like I have a lot of trust in crypto, but it's a super fluctuant market. So if I have 10 euros and that's all I have, and no, I wouldn't put it there.
What is a reasonable amount?
For me, 1,000 euros is a reasonable. Sorry, $1,000 is a reasonable amount.
Like if you're just saying that if you're trying to put in less than 1,000, really you're kind of wasting your time.
No, not really. It's like, I think what I'm saying is that if you want to see results, like fast enough, like in a week or something, that will be a nice amount. If you invest less, it's okay, but it's more safer, but also you're not going to see that many results. It's just a safer way to play the game, which is okay too.
So I think it's pretty safe to conclude that if you're listening to this and you're considering getting into it, definitely check it out. Like you've gotten into it with reasonably zero knowledge before you did, but you put in the work. You watched a lot of YouTube tutorials. You spent all your free time, all of your weekends on educating yourself.
Yeah.
And that's how you were able to learn quite fast how it all works. So let this be the main thing, I think, for anyone listening. Like, if you want to get into it, please understand that you have to do more than just buy Bitcoin and buy crypto and wait for it to make money. Like, you have to know what you're doing. You have to really put time and effort into it, and then it can pay off. But it's not for everyone, right? Would you say so?
It's not for people that like to play it safe, because it's super volatile. Like you see, if you invest 1,000 euros, you see 100 euros down, 100 euros up, 100 euros down, 150 euros down, 200 euros up, 300 euros up, again goes down, so it's very, like, as you said, it's a little bit tricky because it plays a bit with your emotions. But as everything, like, for example, just now, like when I was starting recording this video with you, I was at minus 75 euros, I told you. And right now I just check and I'm already at minus 40. So it's already going down. And you told me it's already going up, sorry. And you told me, don't sell, because I was telling you, no, I think I'm going to sell. It's going to crash. But this is also because I'm new.
Right.
Like the first time that it went down, I was like freaking out. I sold everything. I was like, no, I'm going to lose everything, blah, blah, blah. I just sold everything. This time I see that it goes down and I see it goes up again. So it's just experience, like the first time you're always not going to know exactly what to do. And now the second time you already learned. So it's like, because the first time I sold, and when I bought those things back again, I haven't bought them at the same price that I bought them the first time. But it's still, right now they are up, like they are upper than the price that I bought the second time. So...
And you also have people helping you, right? So I think that's interesting to talk about. You are in a couple of different WhatsApp group chats.
Telegram groups,
Right.
yeah. Like there is especially one that I like a lot that is called Crypto Pro.
How do you get in?
Because I watched this guy in YouTube. He's not that big. He has like, I think, less than 1,000 followers. He's small, but also that makes it easier, you know, because you don't have this Telegram with 400 messages. You just have 12. And they have the key information, and you can ask questions.
Less is more.
And you can ask questions, and this guy is there just to reply and send his feedback, and he shows graphics. And
Spell out his name again for the people. Spell it out.
Crypto Pro. CRY.
I love how you say it like people are supposed to know. Crypto Pro. Welcome to my life, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead, Daddy. Spell the
Can
name.
I finish?
Yes.
Gracias. CRYPTOPRO.
Thank you very much.
Crypto Pro.
I'm quite sure that someone right now went, oh, thank God for Wounded Viking asking her to spell it out. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known. All right, please continue. That was it?
No, you just cut me off, so I don't remember where I was.
It's funny that you are the hardest podcast guest I ever had to deal with. How do I have all these people coming over? And it's always so easy, though. When I gotta do a podcast with you, it's always complicated.
Complaints to the customer department. Okay.
I've been calling them. They don't pick up in Peru.
So, yeah, basically that. Like, this guy is very good. He gives good advice, and I feel very confident in just saying what I'm thinking. But it takes time. You have to study a lot. Like, in the afternoons, in the weekends, I'm all the time checking YouTube tutorials. I'm studying because I'm not that much. I haven't done a course on how to trade with crypto. So for me, it's like I'm learning from the basics. Like I don't have that much knowledge.
I want to give a quick disclaimer. You're going to thank me for this.
Okay.
In South America, the afternoon means 6 until 9 p.m. Because you said afternoon. You're working in the afternoon. You're not doing it in the afternoon. You're doing it in the evening. But I know in Spain and in South America, the afternoon starts at night. True. So you just want to... I'm looking out for you, girl.
Okay. And I don't know what I was saying.
You were saying that... I also forgot. I tend to understand most of this stuff.
Okay. And about this guy. Okay, so this guy, he's like, takes his time, he explains, and if you want to dive into it, there is a lot of material, as usual, out there of every topic. There is tons of information, tutorials, YouTubers, blogs. There is everything, like websites, everything is crazy.
For me, the most interesting thing is I see and I've witnessed firsthand how this whole crypto thing and Bitcoin, whatever, has basically has gotten your priority in terms of your free time. And for example, your social media usage has gone down a lot. So it's kind of like the reason I want to talk about this whole thing today is not because I necessarily think people are going to be able to become, millionaires overnight, but because I think at the very least, even if you lose a little bit of money, at the very least, it's actually a good, high-quality investment of your time. In the worst case, you're going to learn a lot about financial institutions, the market. You're going to get smarter. Before this, you were just, as all of us, mindlessly scrolling the gram. And now, like you just talked about that yesterday to me, like you barely use it at all. And it's like, what are you really missing? Do you feel like you're missing something?
I'm not. I really feel that I have found another thing that I love doing once again because of Corona time.
Right.
For me, it has been just crazy. So I really feel I found something I really enjoy. I feel passion. For me, it's not, my free time. No, I'm waiting to have free time so that I can go there and read and watch YouTube and check everything, for me, it's like, I really like it.
Do you need help making better decisions in your life? Are you lacking self-confidence and motivation to get things done? Hire me today and get a direct daily line of communication communication with me through video chat and audio messages. I operate on a week-to-week basis, so no long-term investment is required. 7 straight days of Viking advice will get you right on track. Email me at lorenz.dries@gmail.com and change your reality. I'm ready whenever you are. See you soon.